Hello students. Today I am here with one of the poem from your textbook Honeydew. The name of the poem is The Last Bargain, written by Rabindranath Tagore. Let's start with the introduction. First we should know about the poet Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore born on 7 May 1861 and died on 7th August 1941. He was a Bengali poet, writer, composer and a painter. He became the first non European to win the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1913 for his collection of poems, Gitanjali. Now, introduction about the poem, The Last Bargain. This poem is written in free verse. Free verse means there is no rhyme scheme used by the poet in the poem. It conveys the idea that material wealth like shelter, clothes, food, etc., power, and beauty are worthless. The poet is in search of a metaphorical job which will give him eternal bliss and freedom. The poem is about someone looking for a job, however, he wants to be hired without losing his freedom. The poet tells us that he received offer from the rich, the powerful, and the beautiful. However, he turned them all down. At last, he met an innocent child. He immediately accepted his offer. There are four stanzas in this poem, and I will explain each stanza one by one. Stanza 1. Let's read. Come and hire me, I cried, while in the morning I was walking on the stone paved road. Sword in hand, the king came in his chariot. He held my hand and said, I will hire you with my power. But his power counted for naught, and he went away in his chariot. Now let me tell you the meaning of hard words, then I will explain the explanation of these lines. Here I used for the poet. The word chariot means two-wheeled horse-drawn vehicle. Hire means employ and not means nothing. So now the explanation of these lines is, early in the morning, a man walked along the stony road of the city, offering himself for a hire. So, going in his chariot, a king saw him. He offered to buy him, offering his power in return. Because king is having power in his hand, so he offers his power in return. But his power did not seem of much worth to the man. So the man refused and the king moved on. Let's read stanza 2. In the heat of the midday, the houses stood with shut doors. I wended along the crooked lane. An old man came out with his bag of gold. He pondered and said, I will hire you with my money. He weighed his coins one by one, but I turned away. Now the meanings of these words. Wander means roam around. Crooked means curved, not straight. Pondered means thought. Turned away means went to the other side. Now the explanation is, the man walked on in the heat of noon. He roamed about in crooked lane, in curved lane, or which is not straight. All the doors are shut in the noon. An old man came out with his bag of gold. Means one of the rich man came out and then he said, he thought and then offered to hire the man with gold. That old man offered that gold to the man. This offer could not also attract the man and he went the other way. This offer also could not give any satisfaction to that man. So he refused and he went away. Stanza 3. It was evening, the garden hedge was all aflower. The fair maid came out and said, I will hire you with a smile. Her smile paled and melted into tears, and she went back alone into the dark. Now the meaning of the hard words. Hedge means a barrier of bushes. Fair maid means beautiful girl. Paled means became weak. Melted, turned. A flower which bush is full of flowers. So now the explanation is, now it was evening. The garden hedge was filled with flower. So now from there, a beautiful girl came to the man. She offered the man her smile in return of his work. But what happened then? Soon, however, her smile weakened and changed into tears. So she had to return alone into the darkness. This is the beauty proposal. It was the evening. There was a natural beauty all around. There were flowers in the hedge. A beautiful girl came to the man. She gave a pretty smile. She offered to give the man her smiles in return for his labor. But the man found that her happiness was only sorrow in disguise. So he refused that offer also. Let's read stanza 4. The sun glistened on the sand and the sea waves broke waywardly. A child sat playing into shells. He raised his head and seemed to know me and said, I hire you with nothing. From thenceforward, that bargain struck in child's play made me a free man. Now, the meaning of the hard words. Glistened means sparkled. Wayward means unpredictable and deviated. Waves broke means the way waves were dispersing by colliding. Henceforward means from now on. Bargain struck means deals was made. Now the explanation is the evening sun shone lustrously on the sand. The sea waves were breaking on the shore willfully. There was a child playing with his shells. He lifted his head and looked at the man. He seemed to understand him. He offered to hire the man without payment. The man accepted the offer, and from then onwards he played with the child. In doing so, he remained a free man. Means this is the last proposal for the poet. So what happened in the last with him? The man came to the seashore. There he found a child playing with shells. The child offered to take his services in return for nothing. The man accepted the offer because while playing with the child, he was still a free man. So it was the explanation of this poem. Now let's discuss the theme of the poem. This poem conveys three themes to us. First one is freedom. Power and money are confining forces. They can never give you true freedom. Second is worthlessness of material wealth. Money does not stay forever. Beauty fades away with age. Material wealth does not stay forever. And third theme is satisfaction. True satisfaction comes from innocence and kindness which touch the soul. So that's all about this poem. If you have any query related to these stanzas related to this poem, just feel free to ask. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.